Ecstatic movement, really, really simply put, is freedom, is allowing and accepting everything to be as it is and dropping into that spaciousness that is then that allowing. And that spaciousness comes with a sense or a feeling of ecstasy, of lightness, of freedom. Ecstatic movement is not necessarily uh, something to shoot for or to aim for. If you go into your dance going, I'm going to have the most ecstatic, blissful, amazing time, I'm going to feel awesome and like, rise up into the divine heavens, you're kind of setting yourself up for potentially a bit of a disastrous dance, where if that is not the case, can be very disheartening. And what's wrong with me? Why can't I get into everyone else's? And like maybe I need, whatever. And you can get yourself into all those kinds of headspaces that don't really serve. Ecstatic movement is really beginning to feel into the energy flowing in the body, the prana or the chi or the sense of vitality, the sense of well-being or pretty much energy, however you perceive it, moving around and flowing in the body, and to begin to align your movements and dance with that flow. So you kind of get into the flow of energy and you start to move with that flow. And as you move, there's a tendency of the movement, particularly in fire, for the vibration to rise, to start to expand and to rise out, which could then lead, potentially by the grace of the divine universe, to an experience of ecstatic dance or ecstasy. So anything approximating or coming close to that following of energy playing in the body would be a piece of ecstatic movement. The main piece, however, is letting go. And letting go really means allowing whatever you are experiencing in that moment of your dance or in that moment of your life to be there exactly how it is, without judging it, without trying to push it away, without trying to create something different or wishing that you could have this experience rather than that experience. Letting go is allowing this moment to be as it is. That is letting go. It's as simple as that. It really is. It's not complicated. I have to let that person go. I have to let that go. I don't have to let anyone go. I'm not holding anyone. I'm not holding anything. We are free. We are absolutely free when we allow this universe to be as it is. And perhaps that's the only freedom we really have. So in movement and in dance, that really translates into whatever. This is my one hound, Cutie. She has a tendency to put her face in everything. Where was I? Kurt, you're distracting me. You're distracting me. You're going to have to give this talk if you keep distracting me. Give me a moment. Yeah, so ecstatic movement in the dance is really start to move and allow. I call it a kind of yes dance. You start to move and you just start to go, yes, yes, yes to this pain, yes to this grief, yes to this love, yes to this creative energy flowing in me, yes to this music, yes to the space that I'm in, yes to the sunrise this morning, yes to that politician that's fucking with us, yes to everything. Just keep giving it whatever comes to mind, whatever you feel, you say yes to. Yes, my shoulder's hurting. Yes, I'm stiff. Yes, I'm tired. Yes, I'm excited. Yes, I'm energized. Yes, I have vitality. Yes, I feel. Yes, I think. In movement, moving. Yes, I'm moving. So it's a yes dance. And if you keep following that and give that little hook to the mind, whenever it gets caught up with something, yes to that too. Let it be there. Yeah, that thought comes again. Yes. Generally will be led into expansive experience of acceptance of what is, which is then ultimately ecstatic movement. It's pretty simple, but us humans, we tend to complicate these things. So that's the invitation today, is to really dance that yes dance, and to yeah, allow yourself to just be with what is, and to let it move. So it's quite different from um expressive movement or somatic movement, where we actively feeling something, listening to it and responding. Yeah, we just kind of really dropping into that idea or that premise of the dance dances me, and the dance is this world, this universe, this life that you're living, and we have so little control over it, and that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. We can say yes to that too. Another aspect of ecstatic dance that really just comes to mind when I think of who came up with it or where it was first coined, it would have been the Sufis and the whirling dervishes, which was Rumi and his gang, pretty much going, oh, let's just turn around in a circle over and over again and spin out into ecstasy, to commune with God and with the earth. They spin with one hand up to the heavens, one hand down to the earth, making the perfect bridge where the heart of the human lies between heaven and earth. But they would focus on a still point. There would be the one place inside the body that isn't turning, that everything else is turning on. And that to me is probably one of the best descriptions of ecstatic dance, actually. This idea that there is a still point in our being. And if you can rest there while the chaos and the storm spins around, then you're in ecstasy, because you are in the still point in this chaos. And that is a very ecstatically sane place to live right now, in this day and age and in this world. So there's the invitation. Find that still point. Yeah.